Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Julianne. Today we are going to be doing a full body advanced reformer HIIT style workout targeting your glutes, your core while burning fat. We will be starting on 3 red, 1 blue spring for footwork. Let's get it. Lie onto your backs with your heels on the foot bar in a wide turned out position. Head is on the headrest, shoulders against the shoulder blocks, working in a neutral pelvis. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare, and exhale, start to press out evenly into both legs, lengthening the carriage out, and drag it back to center slow. Focus on your breathing. Feel your outer thigh muscles wrap around the legs, lifting up toward those glutes. Soften the ribs. Try to get the tension out of the shoulders and neck by reaching your arms long away from the center of the body. Exhale, lengthen all the way out. Engage your inner thighs. Lift up into your pelvic floor as you draw the abdominals in and up. Push all the way out, feeling even that glute activation. Breathe into your back body. Just for 3, exhale. Last 2. One more time. Come in half of the way, little pulses. 2 to 3 inches out, 2 to 3 inches in. Pushing from the tailbone, not from the knees. Pulse and squeeze. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Keep it small. Keep it controlled. Just for 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Keep it wide. Slide it to the toes. Lift the heels up high and lengthen and resist. Back to center with that same controlled speed the whole time. Core tight. Neck still long. Keep those heels lifted about 4 to 5 inches up. That way we work towards strengthening the calves. Exhale, press the energy from your toes all the way out through the crown of the head and then dragging it back to center with that heavy tail so we can maintain a beautiful long spine. Just for 3, good work. Breathe for 2. One more time, take it out, wide prance in that external rotation. Bend one knee. Stretch the opposite heel deeply down underneath the foot bar. Feeling that calf stretch, feeling that length of the back of the leg all the way up into those hamstrings. Can you stabilize your pelvis and your hips? Breathing into that deep stretch here. Just for 4. Make sure you're not bouncing. It's a firm press and a lift. Firm press and a lift. One more time, lift back up, bend all the way in. Move to a V in the center on the toes. Press it out, drag it in. Your heels are super glued together. You never lose that heel connection. As you push out, feel your hip bones narrow in towards each other and deeply activate your pelvic floor. As you drag it back to center with that heavy tail, slightly release that pelvic floor activation and notice that your sits bones will widen. Exhale, press that energy all the way from those toes out through the crown of the head. Imagine like you're Gumby and you're expanding the body, getting that deep stretch while building strength. When you pull to center, only open your knees about as wide as the shoulders. Just for 3, never losing that heel connection. 2. One more time, come in halfway, pulse it. Keep it small. Keep it slow. 2 to 3 inches out. 2 to 3 inches in. You should be feeling a beautiful, deep glute activation. And those heels feel like they're glued together. They are not coming apart. Pulse and squeeze. Stay with it. Don't give up. Just for 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out. Hold it. Bring it back in slow. Parallel the feet on the toes. Lift the heels up high and push the carriage out. Drag it back in parallel. Here, your hips, knees, and ankles should all be in one straight line. We are working the alignment of the joints as we stretch out and warm up for everything else we're going to do today. Make sure that those heels stay lifted and that you're pressing evenly across all of your toes. Tail heavy, soften those ribs, making sure that we're staying relaxed in the upper body. Just for 3, feel your quads engage and lift. Resist with control for 2. Good work. One more time, take it out, calf raises. Drop the heels, lift the heels. Down, up, exhale, lower, inhale, lift, exhale, lower the heels, inhale, lift the heels for 3, up, 2, up, one more time, set up for prance, in parallel, bend one knee, stretch that opposite heel, deeply underneath that foot bar, moving fast or slow, whatever feels good for your body today. Some days I like to slow it down and just hold it there on one side. And then other days I want to speed it up and start to get my lymphatic system pumping, start to get a little cardio, burning stored energy and fat while re-energizing the cells. Take what you need. Do what feels good for you. 30 seconds left. Just make sure you're breathing. You're not rocking the pelvis. And it's a firm press and a lift. Firmly press and a lift, even if you're moving fast. I don't want to see a little bounce at the bottom. Firm press and lift. Firm press and lift. Good. 15 seconds. You've got it. Enjoy this prance. Really feel that warm behind the legs. For 3, 2, 1, lift the heels, bend the knees, come all the way back in. Move onto the heels. Deeply flex the ankles. Have about 4 inches of space between the feet and knees. Exhale out. Inhale back to center. Pushing the balls of the feet away from the center of the body as you pull your toes back toward the knees. I like to imagine that there is a wall connected to the foot bar and you're firmly pressing all 4 corners of each foot against that imaginary wall. Soft ribs, core tight. Exhale out. Inhale back to center for 3. Good work, last 2. One more time. Come in halfway, little pulses, 2 to 3 inches out. 2 to 3 inches in. Pulse and squeeze. Exhale, inhale, breathing. Just for 3, 2, 1. Push all the way out. Come all the way in. Come on up. Adjust the footwork, adjust the springs so that you have 2 red springs on. Drop your headrest down. It's like a beach chair. If you don't know, you pull that lever out and drop it down. Your heels go on the foot bar slightly wider than the hips. Push your hands firmly into the mat, activating the arms, setting up for bridging. Inhale, tilt your pelvis away from the center of the body, creating space between the lower back and the mat. On the exhale, take a posterior tilt, deeply activate the core, curl your hips up toward the ceiling, and then release and articulate down 1 vertebrae at a time, creating length and space between the bones. Inhale at the bottom, create the space. Exhale, eliminate the space, connect your core, squeeze into your pelvic floor, curl the hips all the way up. And then release and fluidly roll it back down through that spinal stretch. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, curl into your abdominals, soft ribs. Squeeze your butt, lift the hips up high. and then release and roll it down. One vertebrae at a time, the upper back, the mid back, and the low back all connect to the mat. If you ever feel back pain during bridging, then at the top, instead of articulating the spine, you can lower down with a flat, long spine. That is a great modification if you have any lower back issues so that you don't cause strain. Otherwise, focus on rolling 1 inch at a time, connecting each point of the spine to the mat. One more time. Lift up, stay up, bring your right knee to tabletop, extend that right leg straight up. Push the left leg out, lift the right leg higher, come back and lower it down. Flex that right ankle as you push out and lift that leg up, and then point the toes as you bring the carriage in and lower that right leg down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. All the way up, all the way down. Just for 3, good work, stay with it. Last 2, you've got it. One more time. Come back and lift the leg, pulse it up 10. Exhale 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that right foot down. Bring the left knee to tabletop. Extend that left leg straight up. Push the carriage out. Lift the left leg high. Come back and lower it down. Flex the ankle as you lift that leg up and push the right leg out. Then drag the carriage back in with those right hamstrings as you lower the left leg down. Our arms are long. Our neck is long. Space between the chin and chest. Keep that gaze straight up the whole time for 3. Last 2. One more time. Come back and keep the leg up and pulse at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down slow. One vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees up toward your chest. Gently rock side to side, massaging out your lower back. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. One more big inhale. Exhale back to center, knees at tabletop. Grab the straps behind you. 4 fingers in, thumb is out. Reach your arms straight up toward the ceiling. You can hold the bigger loops for less tension or the smaller loops for more, staying on 2 red unless you need a different weight. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, curl up into flexion. Extend the arms and legs out. Hold it at the top. Reach a little further. Pull your abs in a little bit deeper. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, curl up, extend everything out. Lift from the chest, lift from that deep core activation. Hold it. Lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, curl out. Reach the energy through the fingertips and toes. Hold it. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, curl up, everything extends. Inhale, lower back down and bend. One more time. Exhale, lift up, stay up. Reach a little further. Pull the abs in a little deeper. Lower the legs down. Start to pump the arms. Breathe. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you rest. Awesome work. Bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Bend your knees as well. Hover your elbows about 2 inches off the mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, curl up into flexion. Extend the arms and legs out. Hold it. Open the legs, close them. Bend the knees. Keep reaching. Bend the elbows, drop the head. Exhale, curl up, extend, open, close. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, keep your head up. Push your arms and legs out, open, close. Bend the knees and keep reaching, deeply activate your core. Bend the elbows, arms and legs reach, the legs open and close. The knees bend, you reach through it and deeply activate the core. Bend the elbows, 3 more, we go out, open, close. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, the last 2. Good work, one more time. And bend the elbows, lower down. Reach your right arm up, reach your left arm out. Curl up, pull the right hand down and the left hand in. As you extend the legs out, lower down, switch. Left arm up, right arm out. Curl up, pull. Lower down, switch. So we're alternating between the 2 movements of one arm up, one arm down, getting a deep activation in those shoulders. Exhale, inhale. Curl up, hold it. Lower down slow. Breathe through this. The lower the legs go in the air, the more work on those abdominals. You can even extend those legs underneath the foot bar if you wish. Just try to keep that back flat, your core tight and connected the whole time, no matter where you go. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Little pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Done. Lower back down. Awesome work. Drop the straps down. Rock your feet and knees side to side. Stretching out those hips, stretching out the lower back. Deep inhales. Deep exhales here. One more big inhale. Exhale, setting up for semicircle. Bring your knees over the foot bar, scoot forward. Take your hands onto the shoulder blocks with your fingers out and your palms in. Either wiggle side to side or figure out how to straighten those arms so that the carriage is pressing out. Then step the balls of the feet up onto the foot bar. Come to a Pilates V position. Bring the carriage in. Gaze straight up. Feel a beautiful stretch in your quads and into your psoas. The more you activate the glutes here, the deeper that stretch will be. Exhale, push the carriage out. Inhale, articulate your spine down into the well. Drag your booty on the springs, then lift up, hold that stretch. Exhale out. Inhale, lower down into the well, bend the knees in, lift up. Exhale, press. 2 red springs is heavy for this. That's what I wanted to work on today. Oftentimes I teach it and do it on a red and a blue. If 2 reds is too challenging for you, drop it down to a red and a blue spring and give that a try. Push it out, booty down. I find on the heavier weight, especially when I'm working out alone, I'm able to get a deeper quad stretch here at the top. So you push it out, booty into the well, drag your hips on the springs, lift up, push out. Drop it down, drag the booty, lift up. 3 more, we go out. Down, in, up, last 2. One more time. Reverse it. So we drop down into the well, we push it out, we lift the hips up and bring it in. Pause. Articulate the spine. Push the carriage out. Squeeze your butt, curl into the abs, lift. Down, out, up, and 3 more, down, out, up, and last 2, down, out, up, and 1 more time, down, out, up, and hold. Just breathe. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, bring your knees over, wiggle side to side. Carefully come on up. Awesome work. We are going to adjust the weight to just 1 red spring. Setting up for our circuit now. Grab your long box. Place it on the right side of the reformer. perpendicular with the reformer, short ways, and parallel with the back edge or the shoulder blocks. Grab the strap that's closest to you, place it into your right hand. Take your left foot back behind you when we lunge and do a row. So both of the feet are on the box, we're standing up tall. Left foot steps way back. We do a lunge and a row, then we lengthen the arm and lift that leg back up. Take it back, lunge and row, lengthen, stand back up. Get low. Bend deep into that back leg. Tilt your tail underneath you. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your core. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale, lift. Keep moving and breathing just like this. Get low and lift to center. If you need less tension, hold the bigger loop. If you need more tension, you can hold the smaller loop. We're on that heavy red spring, but if you do need it lighter, feel free to drop it to a blue. Down, up, watch your shoulders. Try not to let them rotate. Keep the lats active and engaged. Exhale down, inhale up. We're here for 3, good. Last 2. One more time, take it down, go down and up, row and lift. Exhale, inhale, breathing. We're here for 8, 7, 6, good. Keep going, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Drop it down. Adjust the weight. 1 blue spring goes on the reformer. Push your box a little bit of weight for you. Come into a plank position, hands on the box, feet back on the floor. Grab the strap closest to you, place it into the left hand, single arm punches here. Ease into it. Exhale, reach, inhale, resist. Exhale, forward, inhale, back. Punch, pull, squeeze your core. Keep your neck long. Eyes focused, 4 to 5 inches in front of that box and down. Glutes are tight, supporting the lower back. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Have a seat on the box. Sit up tall, facing back. Sit back on the box. Reach that right arm forward, hold the little loop, sit up tall, and just row right here. If you need more weight, move it to a red. Otherwise, perfectly fine to stay on the blue. Exhale. Inhale, breathing. Pull. Lengthen. Squeeze into the upper back. Hold it for a second before you release it out slow. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. We're here for 5. Good work. 4 more. Last 3. Keep that wrist straight. Long line of energy from the knuckles to the elbows. One more time. Lengthen the arm out. Take the left hand behind the head, wide elbow. Curl into your abdominals, roll back. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up. The right arm is straight and extended. We're just going into that posterior tilt with the tail. Scoop the belly in and up. Inhale, roll it down. Exhale, roll up with length. 3 more. Last 2. One more time, you go down, pause, pulse. 2 to 3 inches up, 2 to 3 inches down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, up, down. Let the activation of the core be what lifts and lowers your body for 3, 2, 1. Hold it back, halfway balance. Bring that left knee to tabletop. Right knee to tabletop. Reach that left arm out. Reach the right arm forward. Leg straight up for teasers, scissor kicks. 1 leg up, 1 leg down. Switch it out. Exhale. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Good work. Drop the strap down. Push your box forward. Turn it a little bit to a diagonal on the floor. Step your right foot on the box and the left foot up against the shoulder block, setting up for Pilates burpees for 1 minute. So we lunge down low, we stand up tall and squeeze the butt. Lunge down low, hands come down to the box, right ankle crosses behind the left. Do a push-up, pike the hips up, drop the hips down, step the right foot forward, balance, stand back up, lunge back down, lift back up, lunge down, hands down, plank, cross the right ankle behind the left. Do a push-up, pike the hips, look at the toes, plank, look past the hands, step it forward, reach it up, lunge it down, lift it up, lunge down, hands down, plank, push up, pike, look at the toes, plank, look past your hands, step it forward, balance, stand on up, lunge it down, lift it up, lunge it down, hands come down, plank, push up, pike the hips up, lower back down, step it forward, stand on up, lunge it down, lift it up, lunge it down, hands come down, plank, push up, and now we pike it up, down 10. As you pike, look at your toes. As you plank, look past your hand, working into the natural curvature of your spine. Feel every muscle throughout the abdominal wall engage as you lift and lower. Option to lift that top leg up and down as you bring the carriage in and out. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Woo, good job. Turn your boxes long ways. Grab a weight. I'm having 1 5-pound weight, but you can either hold 1 weight or 2 weights in that right hand. Comes onto the box, your left foot lifts up against the shoulder block. We're gonna do a back lunge with a lateral raise with that right arm and lift back up. Inhale, lunge down low, the arm lifts. Exhale, lift back up, the arm lowers. Keep the elbow softly rounded. Squeeze into your lats. Squeeze that left glute at the bottom, squaring off the hips and deepening the stretch in the psoas. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, lift. Keep the gaze up and out the whole time. 30 more seconds here. Breathe. Push evenly across all 4 corners of that right stabilizing foot. And also lift the arch of the foot up as you rise up with length. We're here for 3. Last 2. One more time, hold it down. Reach that arm forward in front of you. Stay low, bend the back knee in, bring the weight toward the chest. Push the arm and leg out, pause. Rotate to the floor, squeeze your obliques, back to center, pause. Bend, press, rotate, lift. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, lift. Bend it in. Push it out. Rotate. Squeeze your obliques. Lift to center. Stay low. Keep breathing. Feel the burn in that right stabilizing leg and glute. Down, up, bend, press just for 3. Last 2. One more time. Come in halfway, pulse it. 2 to 3 inches up, 2 to 3 inches down. Try not to move the carriage, but instead keep the gaze forward and up. Keep the carriage still and just lift and lower for 3, 2, 1, pause, hold. Deep inhales, deep exhales here. One more big inhale. Exhale, come on up. Move on to all 4s on the box, facing front. Add a red spring to join the blue. Take your left hand on the foot bar, bend the left elbow wide to engage your lat and drop the shoulder. Hold the weight in the right hand. Make sure your right knee is directly underneath that right hip at a 90-degree angle. Your left foot comes against the shoulder block with your foot and knee turned out and your knee always off the carriage. We're gonna push out in a row, and pull in and lengthen that right arm down. Exhale. Inhale, breathing 45 seconds here. Stabilize the right side. Stabilize with that left arm. Push that carriage out as you do a row. Lengthen the arm, pull that carriage leg in. Keep pulling those lower abdominals in and up the whole time. Exhale, push. Inhale, resist. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop the weight down. Adjust the weight again. One blue spring is on. Inside foot against the shoulder block. Hands walk back a few inches on the box. Push firmly into the hands. Engage your core. Cross the right ankle behind the left again. Start to walk the arms back on the box. Then walk the arms forward. It's not too big. Try to keep those hips down. Walk it back. Walk it forward. Walk it back. Walk it forward. 3 more. Walk it back. Walk it forward. Last 2. Back. Forward. One more time. Walk it back. Walk it forward. And rest. Whew, awesome work. Have a seat on your box. Cross your right ankle over the left leg. Extend that left leg out. Just take a quick Paraform stretch. Deep inhales. Deep exhales here. Switch your legs. Right leg extends. Left knee bends. Right hand to the left ankle. Left hand to the knee. Push it away. Paraform stretch. Drop those shoulders. Just breathe. Deep inhales. Deep exhales here. One more big inhale. And exhale. Other side, starting from the top. One red spring is on. Box is on short ways on the floor. This is on the floor, parallel with the shoulder blocks. One red spring is on. Stand up on the box with both feet. Grab the strap into the left hand. Bigger loop for less tension, smaller loop for more, whichever you prefer. Stand up tall. Drop those shoulders. Take a deep inhale through your nose to prepare. And step that right foot back. Do a lunge in a row. Lengthen the arms, step back onto the box. Exhale, lunge, row. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Your right hand can go to the hip, behind the head. You can reach it out. Just do what feels good or natural for you. I kind of like to just let my arm hang here. I find that feels natural for my body. But of course, if you need to stay more active and focus on staying stable and even across the shoulders, feel free to change that arm position. 3 more. Lift, good work. Last 2. One more time, take it down, pulse it up, down. Row and lunge, lift and lengthen. 7 more. 6 more. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Stand on up. Drop that strap. Adjust the weight. One blue spring goes on for me. Step back into our first plank position on this side. So hands come down onto the box. Right hand holds the strap. I'm holding the little loop. Palm is down and we punch out and in. Ease into it. Don't overextend. If it's too heavy, drop it to a lighter weight. Squeeze your core. Squeeze your butt. Keep your neck long the whole time. 2 more. 1 more time. And rest. Turn around. Have a seat on the box. You may have to move it back or forward for more or less tension. Lengthen through the spine. Sit up tall, ground the feet. And it's a single arm row. Sit up tall. Row, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. If you need more weight, you can feel free to modify. Otherwise, you can always just hold up higher onto that strap. Try to stay even across the shoulders. Draw your sits bones together. Keep your neck long. Your gaze is up and out the whole time. Exhale. Inhale, long line of energy from the knuckles to the elbows, and keep the elbow glued and tight to the side of the waist. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen that left arm out, right hand behind the head, wide elbow. Tilt the tail, scoop the belly, roll down, inhale. Exhale, roll forward, lengthen, sit up tall. Deep posterior tilt, tuck that tail. Scoop the belly in and up. Inhale forward and lengthen at the top. Draw those sits bones together, roll down. Create that space throughout the low back, then lengthen and lift. We're working deep abdominals and pelvic floor muscles here, even those stabilizers. So draw the belly in. As you drive the feet down, pressing evenly across all 4 corners of each foot, and try to keep those knees stable and pointed forward. That's going to show if your pelvis and hips are unstable, if those knees are rocking a lot. One more time, take it down, pause, little pulses, 2 to 3 inches up, 2 to 3 inches down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower, up, down. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Either hold the little loop or the bigger one, whichever works for you. Take it down, balance, right knee up, left leg up, reach that right arm forward, reach that left leg up, scissor kicks. One leg up, one leg down in this teaser. Exhale, inhale, breathing here. 2, and done. Awesome work. Drop the strap down. 1 blue spring is on. Turn the box a little bit sideways, setting up for our Pilates burpees. Left foot on the box, right foot against the shoulder block. Stand up tall. Turn the hips at a slight diagonal with that box. Inhale, lunge down low, reach your arms up. Exhale, lift back up and lengthen. Inhale, lunge down low, hands come down. Cross the left ankle behind the right. Do a push-up, pike the hips up, look at the toes. Plank, look past the hands. Step that left foot forward, reach it up. Lunge it down, lift it up. Lunge it down, hands come down. Plank, push up, pike, look at the toes. Plank, look past the hands. Step it forward, reach it up. Lunge it down, lift it up. Lunge it down, hands come down. Plank, push up, pike, look at the toes. Plank, look past the hands. Step it forward, reach it up. Lunge it down, lift it up. Lunge it down, hands come down. Plank, push up, pike, look at the toes. Plank, look past the hands. Step it forward, reach it up. Lunge it down, lift it up. Lunge it down, hands come down. Plank, push up, pike, look at the toes. Plank, look past the hands. Go back to your pikes, up and down 10. Exhale, curl into the abs, lift. Squeeze into the inner thighs and lower. 6 more, you've got this. Option to also lift that top leg up and down. Three more. Last 2 and 1. Rest, come on down. Whew, that is no joke, guys. Awesome, awesome work. Turn your boxes long ways. 1 blue spring still on. Let's take a moment and just breathe here. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Come to all 4s on that box. Setting up for cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Lift the heart, open the chest. Exhale, tilt the tail. Round through the spine, gazing in between the inner thighs. Inhale, belly drops, tail lifts. You arch and look up. Exhale, round through the spine, look down. We have 3 more. Arch, and curl. 2 more. Arch and curl. 1 more time. Arch and curl. Come back to neutral. Stand on up. Grab one weight. I have a 5-pound weight. Place it into the left hand. Left foot on the box. Right heel lifts up against that shoulder block. Do a back lunge by bending into the left leg, pushing the right leg back with a lateral raise with that left arm. Inhale, lunge down low. Exhale, lift up with length in the spine. Inhale down. Exhale all the way up. Breathe into this full stretch here. Three more. 2 more. 1 more time. Hold it down. Bring the weight in front of the body in both hands. Bend the back knee in. Bring the arms in. Push everything out. Opposite arms and legs here. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Stay low. Squeeze your core. Bend that back knee and feel that stretch throughout the quad. Press. 3, 2, 1 more. Bend it in, push it out. Rotate to the floor. Lift it up, bend the back knee in, bring the arms in, push it out. We rotate down, squeeze the obliques, lift to center, bend it in, press it out, rotate down, lift it up, bend the knee in, push the leg out, rotate down, lift it up, bend it in, press it out, squeeze the obliques, lift to center, bend it in, press it out. 3 more, bend, press. Last 2, up, bend, press. 1 more time, up, bend, press. Come in halfway, pulse it. 2 to 3 inches up, 2 to 3 inches down, pulse and squeeze. Exhale, inhale, breathing. 3, 2, 1, hold it. Just breathe. Tuck your tail. Lift the heart gaze up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. On all fours on the box, facing back. Add a red spring that joined the blue. Right hand onto the foot bar. Bend that right elbow. Bring that right foot up against the shoulder block. Turn the foot and knee out. Left knee underneath that left hip. Push the carriage leg out. Do a row. Bring it in slow. Exhale, row. Inhale, pull it in slow. Row. Slow. We're here for 30 more seconds. Row and lengthen. Pull it in. Press it out. Squeeze into the upper back. Squeeze into the outer thigh and glute. Focus on your breath. Push. Pull. Never let that knee touch down. Keep that right arm soft a little bit so we're not hyperextending or causing strain in the neck. 10 seconds. You've got this. 3, 2, done. Come on in. Good work. Drop that weight down. Adjust the weight again. 1 blue spring goes on the reformer. Setting up for our final plank of the day. Hands on the box. Inside right foot against that shoulder block. Walk your hands back a few inches on the box. Push firmly into the hands. Engage your core. Cross the left ankle behind the right. Hold a high plank. Walk your hands back. Move the carriage out. Walk the hands forward. Move the carriage in. Walk it back. Walk it forward. Walk it back. Walk it forward. 1 more time. Walk it back. Walk it forward. And you rest. Awesome work today. Thank you so much for joining me for this full body advanced reformer flow.